What's up, guys? Sparky here at Battlefield Harley-Davidson. Today we're going to ride the brand new 2026 Low Rider ST in Onyx Pearl White. This is a carryover model, so really they changed the color and a little bit of the lighting. So now it has daytime running lights on the front turn signals. Otherwise, a lot of this bike is exactly the same as it was for 2025, hence carryover. They did a pre-release or early release of the 2026 models for the new colors on these bikes for the carryovers. So you got the Road Glide, the Street Glide, the Low Rider ST, pretty much all of the soft tails, the CVOs and trikes. Those things are going to be announced on January 14th. But this color on this bike is phenomenal. I've always liked the Onyx Pearl White. They did a Low Rider ST 2 years ago in 2023 in white. It was a great looking bike, but this pearl just pops. It's such a beautiful color. I think it's a really great bike this year. Let's go do a quick ride on it. It is a little bit chilly out today, but we just got these in. So it showed up yesterday. We had a big event at Battlefield Harley last night. It was our customer appreciation boys and girls night. It was a lot of fun. If you missed it, sorry. We'll do it again next year. But this is the new 2026. I said it's a carryover model. They didn't change much of anything other than you got new colors this year, which they got some really great colors. Like I said before, there is another announcement coming out with the other new bikes, the ones that'll actually be new for this year. But so far we got colors. And Harley always does a really great job of making sure that we get, new, vibrant, great colors. I mean, they've got that olive green and black, the teal and black that I think is going to look really great. The breakout and teal, I think, looks phenomenal on the computer. I can't wait to see one of those in person. I think that is going to be a mega awesome looking bike. I'm excited. But this is the Low Rider ST. Great bike last year. I want one of these so bad. Like, just everything about it is awesome. It is perfect bike for every occasion. You can tour on it. It's comfortable. You got bags that'll carry some stuff, not a ton of stuff. Same hand controls this year on the soft tails. So you got your cruise control, your odometer, turn signal, horn, brights up here. You got a trigger switch to flash for passing, push it forward for brights on, hazards, traction control off, ignition and kill switch, turn signal, mode switch. You got an adjustable brake lever so you can bring it more toward yourself, your clutch. Of course, gauge they carried through. Thank God they came back out with the gauges. I don't know about you guys, but I really hated that integrated clamp mount thing that had the gauge on it. I thought it was tacky and never really gave you all the information you wanted to have. But now you got the gauge, you got the ride modes, you can turn off the traction control. Same thing as it was last year, which is great. But this color is killer, man. My favorite bike last year was the Road Glide base model on black with the Onyx Pearl White. I think it's such a great, clean, just mean looking bike. And this makes me want one of these bikes even more than I did before. Before I thought I wanted the Iron Horse metallic one because it had the red graphics on the tank. Well, this one's White Onyx Pearl with the red graphic on the tank. It's got that old school look to it. And man, they run with this 117 high output. I've got a few customers of mine that have put slip-ons on these, and they just sound nasty, absolutely nasty. Ergonomically, it takes a minute to get used to how high the pegs are, but like once you kind of wrap your head around it and you do it a few times, I love it. I love the way you sit on this bike. It's just sporty, aggressive. It's not like a rear set, it's a high peg, kind of like the guys out in California have been doing for a long time on their cafe style bikes, or not cafe, club style bikes. Man, she rips though. So the other big thing is, and a lot of people never really kind of realize this, is on the 25 Softail lineup, you've got the little bullet turn signals up front, and they look like they're a halo, but they're not. They're just amber lights, and when they light up, it kind of lights up the halo as how the light refracts inside of the lens. And a lot of people a lot of my customers that have come in, they're like, oh man, these halos look great. And I'm like, they're not a driving light even. There's no white light, it's just the amber for the turn signals. Well, this year on the Softails inside of that bullet, it does have the halo driving light, just a nice crisp white light that comes on with the bike. And then of course it alternates with the amber bulb that's inside of there or the amber LED that's inside of there, because they are LEDs, for your turn signal. I kind of wish they would have done the same thing on the rear, since this has those bullet lights in the rear and then the big brake light in the center, but I can see why they didn't. I mean, it's kind of a lot going on back there, and you've got that main light in the center and then the two bullets on the outside, so it makes sense. It would have just been nice to see that continuity around the bike. What an awesome bike. If you haven't ridden a Low Rider ST yet, or a Low Rider S, they're the same bike. The Low Rider S just doesn't have the fairings, so you don't have the protection from the wind, and it doesn't have the bags. If you haven't ridden one yet, and you're a Harley enthusiast, come to Battlefield Harley-Davidson and ride one of these things, guys. Like, it is exhilarating. It just... The size is right, the power to weight ratio is right, even with my fat ass on here. They feel so good, man. I like the ergonomics on these. I would really like to swap out my Softail Slim with one of these. Maybe it'll happen one of these days, but that's going to be in the future a ways, I think. I think if it does happen, it's going to be one of these white ones. Man, this bike is sick! Woo! Just too easy, man. Way too easy. What a great bike. Every time I ride one of these, man, it's just ear-to-ear smile. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think they just did such a good job with these. All the technology that's on it, but it still looks old school. It's that FXR vibe. Man, this is where it's at, boys and girls. Well balanced. Does anything you need it to do, and it does it well. This bike is currently available at Battlefield Harley-Davidson. hit me up. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in. We've got a lot of 2025s, so if you want to get a discount on a 2025 last year's model, but it's the same bike, just different paint, let me know. You can always hit me in the comments. We can set something up. My email is in my YouTube profile. DM me if you watch any of my content on Instagram or Facebook. I can hook you up. Yeah, there's not much more to talk about on this. We're almost back to the dealership. The beautiful Battlefield Harley-Davidson, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Like I said, it's a carryover model, so it's not completely exciting, but the color is freaking awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.